Welcome back to True Follow Sports Talk. I'm Josh. That's Bryce. No Roy tonight. Got hit by a tornado.
Yeah.
He's still living. Just a little busy. Pod 74. MLB. Finally had opening day since the last pod. We got some games in finally. We've had about, week or so? A little less than a week. First thing we're going to do, we're going to go over our picks from our draft. Bryce is in first. Been off to a hot start. He has 24 wins. Now he does have 2 extra games, but that still didn't matter. But still. I'm in second with 14, and Roy is in third with 11. So Bryce is off to a hot start. I have the Braves. Hot 0-6 start, so that's good. And Roy has 2 teams with 1, Brewers and Pirates. So Bryce doesn't have any with less than 2. He has 3 of them with 4 and 1 with 7.
It also helped a bunch of my teams played each other right off the bat. So
yeah,
those automatic wins.
But this ebbs and flows all year long. We've seen 30-point leads get dwindled down, so it'll be fun. Other than that, I can go over the standings, I guess. There's not that many games, so they're all packed tight pretty much. Last place, first place, you can only get about 2 or 3 games away. I'll start in the American League East. Yankees lead the division. It goes off win percentage. So technically, they have the best win percentage, but they're going to not have it in about an hour. Yankees lead at 3-1. Blue Jays 5-2. Rays 4-2. Orioles 3-2. Red Sox 1-4. American League Central Twins lead 2-4. Tied with the White Sox 2-4. Tied with the Guardians 2-4. Tied with the Royals 2-4. Tied with the Tigers 2-4. So 2-4 Central is what we're going to call that division. Then out west in the American League, Rangers 5-2, Angels 4-2, Mariners 3-4, Astros 2-4, Athletics 2-5. Go over to the National League out east, Phillies 3-1, Marlins 4-3, Mets 3-3, Nationals 1-5, Braves 0-6. NL Central, Cardinals 4-2, Cubs 5-4, Reds 2-4, Brewers 2-4, Pirates 2-5. And out west in the National League, 2 of the Sizzlers, Dodgers 7-0, Padres 7-0, Giants 5-1, Diamondbacks 3-2, Rockies 1-3. Those are your standings. One weekend, really. I have a topic of the week. I figured we would talk about it just because there's just not a lot to talk about this week. We don't have to do this every week per se. I just want to talk about the Braves a little bit. I saw a picture of the Braves lineup today. And man, I didn't know coming into the season Ronald Acuna wasn't ready. He missed all of last year basically. I thought he'd be ready. Spencer Strider not ready. So even some of the guys they missed all of last year basically, they're still not ready. So this team's pretty hurt right now. And then they just get hit with the Jerks and Profar 80-game PED suspension. So rough start out there in a good division. The Phillies are going to be good. A lot of people think the Nationals could be decent. The Mets, could be decent, with their payroll. But yeah, 0-6 is not how you like to start. Any idea for you?
Yeah, you look at the 2 teams they played, though, they're both the 7-0 teams. It's the Padres and the Dodgers. I don't look too much into it because they're literally playing the 2 hottest teams in baseball right now. But,
True.
That's about it. I also didn't know Ronald Acuna wasn't going to be ready. I thought for sure he would be. He missed the entire season. I don't know how you're not ready for that, but it is what it is. The Jerks and Profar thing's crazy. I don't understand how players still get caught doing that. Just don't do it at this point. It's so crazy to me, but that's all I really have for that team. I had a little bit of a topic I wanted to talk about too.
Go ahead.
I actually was at the Cardinals game last night, I'm pretty sure, watching them play the Angels. I went to the 11th. I left a little early for that though. Something I just want to point out. Cardinals fans claim they are the best fans in baseball. But yet they are 1 week into the game and they are selling less than 20,000 tickets for the team. They are every year in the top 10 of attendance with 30,000 plus average. They can't even break 20,000 right now. The first week into baseball playing any team at home. It's just terrible. The fans in St. Louis are not real fans. They're fair weather fans. They only show up when the team's good. That's just how it is. They will never be Chicago. They just will never be Chicago.
That's a god-awful take.
It's not a god-awful take. I literally just pulled it up. Record low.
Yeah.
Cardinals see new record low in attendance, barely above 20,000 tickets sold on Wednesday.
Yeah. It's just like the A's. The fans are protesting the organization. They don't like the moves they made. They don't like everything that's going on. Trust me, the Battle Dome will be packed with 30,000 to watch a team put up 8 points in 4 quarters Sunday. Good fans. I don't blame them. You know, I don't think the Cardinals have done very well what they've done organizationally. Obviously, they have changes coming. Their GM is retiring at the end of the year without, he's basically being forced out as he should. Owner doesn't want to spend money. I mean, not that St. Louis is a big market like Chicago, New York, LA, all that stuff. It's also, not a small market either, and they're acting like a small market. They had aging players. I get it. Some of their youngsters haven't made the next step, but their development hasn't been very good. It's something the Cardinals have always banked on is good development. Haven't been there. I can't blame the fans for not going. They had a sellout opening day, and then, but that's opening day. People want to go see all the festivals and all that. After that, I can't blame them, though. I mean, it's just not a good product. Everybody knows they're not going to be that good this year. Some of the young kids have played well, but, it's 6 games into the season. I take very little stock in 6 games. But Cardinals still have really good fans, so.
No, they don't.
Yeah. And then Roy's not here, so Roy doesn't have a topic. And I'm going to be honest, it's really all we have for baseball. There's not enough of a sample size. We could nitpick players of the week. Eugenio Suarez from the Diamondbacks, who I believe, because the Diamondbacks played the Cubs, so I kind of watched them. And now they're playing the Yankees, so I watch them. I believe he has 5 hits. They're all 5 home runs. It's the only thing he's hit.
It's like the best player ever against the Cubs. It's insane. They were showing his stats.
So American League, Aaron Judge, because, they put 40 against the Brewers each night. Don't worry, against the Diamondbacks, Zach Gallen has 12 Ks in 6 innings. So,
well, Zach Wheeler just had double-digit Ks for the 26th time tonight. So, look, stud pitching at the beginning of the year. Zach Wheeler
is a stud. That's going to take us to college basketball. Bryce, you want to talk about it at all? You had your team since the last time?
Yeah, Tennessee lost, but Florida's still technically in it. I can't win our bracket anymore. I don't have the championship right, so can't win anymore. It kind of sucks seeing all 4 1 seeds make it. I think that has a lot to do with the NIL stuff. Teams transfer. They literally just build the best team who can pay the most every year. Kind of sucks, if you ask me. Took a lot of the fun out of March Madness. There was, one major upset, Arkansas, St. John. Yeah. I can't think of another one. And I personally didn't think St. John was a 2 seed level. I thought Arkansas was a good team. They probably weren't a 10 seed, but SEC was so strong, it just got seeded that way.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about it. I don't even know if I'll watch it, to be honest, because I'm out of it. But I do have money on it, so maybe I will watch it. I have Florida going and Duke going, and Florida winning.
Yeah. I'll go over the triple office bracket before. I kind of talked about some of the other stuff, Illinois and all that stuff last episode. If Auburn does win the national championship, Brendan, Kentucky fan, the older one, he will win. He chose Auburn in this bracket. If Auburn wins,
okay,
Brendan will win. It doesn't matter what happened on the other side, who they play. If Auburn wins, he wins. If Duke wins, Butters wins.
Oh God.
Yeah, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-1, 1-1. That was his Elite 8 Final Four. So, but Butters did beat. There is a lot of people that have Duke that have really good brackets. Again, every Duke fan is going to have a chalk bracket because that's all they are, chalk.
Yeah.
But yeah, Butters will win when Duke win, or if Duke wins. If Houston wins, there's actually 2 people alive. Tyler Lauderdale. He needs, obviously, Houston to beat Duke. Everybody that has Houston winning needs that. He has Florida over Auburn, and then obviously Houston over Florida. If that happens, he will win. On the flip side, if Auburn beats Florida and then Houston beats Auburn, I will win. So I'm still alive. I'm the last one of the Alphas alive.
Did you know that? I knew you had Houston winning. I didn't know if you were allowed to win.
Yeah. And then in Florida, winning it all as the last team, we also have 2 as well. So, again, it comes down to the other side. If Duke beats Houston and Florida wins over Duke, Quentin, Natalie's brother, will win.
Yeah.
If Houston beats Duke and then Florida beats Houston, my mother will win.
Wow. So, if Tennessee would have won, I would have been sitting pretty right now because both my brackets probably would have won if one of the other one. So.
Yeah, I watched that game because I kind of thought it might be close. It was not close.
It was not.
They could not hit a water if they fell out of a boat that day.
Live and die by the 3 ball, and Houston's defense is just unreal.
Yeah, unreal. And defense is always going to travel. You'll have that off night every once in a while. You obviously hope not to get in a 6-run stretch in a tournament, but
yeah.
So that's the Triple Alphas bracket. I'll talk about the games, Final Four. I have a hard time believing Houston will beat Duke. I think they need a lot to go right the way Duke's playing. But just like Tennessee, they have one off night, and Houston can score. I mean, they got a real chance. But I think if Duke plays well, they would definitely win. On the other side, Florida, let's be real, they should have lost to Texas Tech. They were out.
So I will say about Florida, they should have been out on most of their games.
Yeah.
They do not come out very ready, but they are the best team down the stretch in the nation.
Well, Walter Clayton can hit fadeaway threes when the back, if he misses one of the last 3 against Texas Tech, they lose.
Yeah.
But he had all 3. So,
and he's played like that the whole tournament. They keep putting themselves in close games, and he keeps coming through.
I don't know why in the first half they don't give him the ball.
I don't either. But they have to come out hot, and both the next 2 games, if they go into the championship, and if they don't, they will lose. But if the game's close, I'm taking Florida against any team.
Yeah, Auburn could definitely beat Florida. Jahmai Broome, Auburn's best player, is a little injured, makes me a little nervous. But Auburn's, if they shoot well, just like Tennessee or Houston, their defense is going to travel. They're going to play well. So it should be close. We will also have the championship afterwards. I just, I don't care who Duke plays. I would have to assume Duke would probably be the favorite, just how good they are as a team. Yeah. But I would love for them not to win. So I don't think I have anything else. You?
No, we can move on to the games, and I want to go first because mine actually has to do with March Madness. Since we're on the topic, I wish Roy was here because Roy, I know, could probably do this, but I wanted to see if you can. Can you name the last 8 teams to win March Madness?
Okay. Are you counting? Is it a double team or 8 different teams?
8 different teams.
Okay.
Because I was confused reading it.
Because UConn won 2 in a row, so I didn't know if that was counting for 2 or 1.
It's not counting that.
UConn. 2 years before them. Do I have to go in order, or do I just say the teams?
You don't have to, but
I'm going to try. But
yeah,
I'm already blanked. That's bad. Who won before UConn? 2022. Baylor.
Baylor did not win before UConn, but they are on the list.
I know they're on the list.
They are 1, 2, 3, 4 teams ahead of them that you missed.
Oh, cow. I don't think Duke's gotten one since. No Big Ten. No Big Ten teams gotten there.
I believe the way the math goes out, the last team to win was 2013.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to say some of the teams I know because my order is obviously messed up. UNC's got one in there, right?
Yes.
Okay. If you're going all the way back to 2013, Villanova's in there.
Villanova's the one that you skipped over, so you have them in order now. UConn, Villanova, North Carolina.
Oh, that's not the right order.
It's not in the right order?
No. Okay. Villanova hasn't won since our high school days.
Michigan?
I haven't said Michigan. I would have gotten to them. But
I said since they beat Michigan. Is that the last time?
Oh, probably. I think so.
Okay. I was wondering that too because I didn't remember them winning, but this list.
I don't remember which one is first, that one or the UNC one.
UNC one was first.
Okay, well,
I believe.
Yeah. But okay, so we're at Villanova, Baylor, UNC, UConn.
Yep. You have 4 more.
I mean, if we're going all the way back to Villanova, is Duke in there?
Duke is in there.
Yeah. I don't remember what year, but I do remember them winning one. Ooh, now I am. Who?
They win with Grayson Allen.
I feel like they won one since, but it maybe. I don't know.
Duke won on the 2014-15 season.
Yeah, that probably is Grayson Allen.
Beat the Badgers.
Yep. Is Michigan in there?
They're not.
Damn, yeah. I didn't think so, but man,
they've been to a couple.
Yeah, I know that.
One of these teams that you're missing beat Michigan.
Man, my mind is blank. I mean, I'll know them as soon as you say them, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Big East. I can't think of anything outside of Villanova and UConn. Big Ten. Michigan State's never gotten through since that time. Wisconsin, Illinois, Purdue. No. Iowa, no. Kansas. Kansas is in there.
Kansas is in there.
That's the one I was forgetting. I think that was the one before UConn. Was Kansas.
Okay.
So I have what? 2 left.
Yep. 2 teams.
Big 12. Iowa State, Kansas. No. Texas. No. Then let's go SEC. Kentucky, Tennessee, Auburn, A&M. Oh, no. I'm going to tap there. I can't think of the rest.
All right. I'll start giving you hints.
Okay.
I can give you a hint for both teams. It'll probably give it away right away for each one. But one of these teams, I believe, was a team that lost to a 16 seed.
Oh, yeah. Virginia.
Yep.
Yeah, they're definitely in there.
And then the other team, I think it was this year, if I can remember right. This is the farthest back year. I believe the player got extremely hurt. One of their players.
Louisville?
Yes.
Wow. See, that's 15 years ago to me. Dang,
I mean, we were in middle school for it.
I mean, I guess if you are counting Villanova twice, UConn twice.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you are starting to get back to that 2010s time frame, yeah? Okay.
Snapped his leg in 3 places.
Yeah, on live television.
Yeah.
God. All right.
You have a game, don't you?
I do. I'm going to move over here.
I think I read the title of it. I don't think I'm going to do very well at this. I wish I had Roy to help.
Yeah, I think that would help. But I'm going to take a picture real quick so I have the spelling so we can go quicker because this one does have a timer. Okay. All right. Present.
Phillies are up 5-1. I think I can switch to my other game that I'm sweating. Atlanta's up 3-0. I'm fucked.
Yep. All right. Can you see?
I can. Let me zoom in.
Multiple Cy Young winners in history. So these are anybody that have more than one.
Boy. I really might not get very many at all on this.
Okay. If you really don't know, I'll give you one hint that will help you in a little bit.
I can get a couple, but
no, I know. If you really don't know, though, think of MLB The Show pictures.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Let's start off with Greg Maddux.
And it also gives you Max Scherzer, but I feel like you probably would have gotten that one.
Yeah. Tom Seaver. Is he not on there?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I took this 2 days ago, so I kind of forgot the names, but.
Let's see. We're in Arizona. Fort Philly. Is Zach Wheeler on there?
No. Doesn't have one.
Clayton Kershaw. What the other one would be? What's his name? Verlander. Is no, I don't think he's on there. That Detroit wouldn't be Scooball, would it? You
Nope.
got the one, right?
Only got one.
Bob Gibson, would that be St. Louis? And other than that, I don't know. What about Venezuela?
He is not on here.
Well, Randy, is he on there? He's spelled Johnson horribly, and it still gave it to you. Nolan Ryan.
He is not on here. He does not have one.
Are you serious?
Yep, it's like a historical crazy stat.
Insane.
At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will give you hints on a few if you need some.
All right. Chris Sale wouldn't be on there, would he?
Nope, he has one, I believe. This Met right here is still actively playing, just not for the Mets. But he won both of them on the Mets. And this Tampa Bay San Diego is the same. Actively playing, just not on either of those teams.
Blake Snell. He's on there. Mets pitcher. Garrett Cole wouldn't be on there, would he?
Nope, just one.
So.
Got screwed. Should have had
Yeah.
two. Verlander should have two instead of three, and Cole should have one. But can't believe you don't know the number one.
I'm trying to think of who that is.
He's a collection reward in the show this year. American League Collection.
American League Collection?
Yep. Do not look at MLB The Show. Okay.
I don't even have MLB The Show.
I thought you were getting on. Famous for playing with a bloody sock.
I can't remember his name. I feel like I should know the Philly one too. He's got four of them.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at coming up with this stuff. I know these players, and I can't ever pull them out.
You got any more in you?
Maybe with a hint or two, I might. But
this guy plays for the Texas Rangers now, the Met.
Oh my God, I can't remember his name. DeGrom.
This Atlanta there's a big three pitchers in Atlanta back in the day. Maddox, he's one of the other ones.
I remember that, but I don't remember who it is.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time.
Is it Andrew something?
No.
Johnson? Oh, Tom Glavine. Roger Clemens? Gosh, I literally just watched a video on him and Pedro Martinez today. I literally just watched a video about both of them today.
Yeah.
I should have probably gotten Kluber, Holiday. I should have got the Clemens and Martinez, the Glavine.
Yeah.
And the Gaylord Perry.
I did this quiz, and I got 18. The 4 that I missed was McLean, Perry, Santana, and Palmer.
Dang. I cannot believe I missed Clemens and Martinez after watching a video about them both today playing each other. That's ridiculous.
All right. And then Roy doesn't have anything. That's really all we got this week. Quick week. Battlehawk season begins this week. I guess we didn't talk about that. I mean, we can talk about it next week a little bit, I guess. But yeah. Battlehawks won this week. 1-0. They got San Antonio coming to town. I don't know if you know this. Birmingham lost.
Really?
The team that hasn't lost basically at all in the last 4 years. They lost. But I don't know. I didn't watch the game or anything. But we'll be at the Battle Dome this Sunday.
It'll be fun.
It will be fun. We'll get to
see this, come stop by.
Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Short episode this week. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.